Level 30. One session. No in-game gear. This is what a skeleton spawner can actually do when you stop wasting it. Most players find a skeleton spawner, stand next to it, kill a few mobs, and leave. They have no idea they just walked away from one of the best XP sources in the entire game. A skeleton drops 5 XP per kill when a player lands the finishing blow, plus bonus XP for equipment that does not drop. That number climbs fast when you run it properly. This video shows you the exact setup, the exact rules, and the exact mistakes that are silently destroying your XP rates right now. Here is what we are building today. A skeleton spawner farm that uses real Minecraft mechanics to maximize every single wave. No complex redstone. No gear you cannot get in your first week. We are covering 5 things: finding and activating the spawner, the mob cap rule, building the kill chamber, stacking your looting enchantment for extra drops, and the 5-second XP rule that most players do not even know exists. Stick to the end, because that last point alone will change how you fight every mob from here on out. Let's get into it. First thing, finding and activating your skeleton spawner. Skeleton spawners generate inside monster rooms, which are small dungeon chambers made of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Monster rooms always have one spawner in the center. There is a 25% chance that spawner is a skeleton spawner. The other outcomes are zombie at 50% and spider at 25%. So when you crack open a dungeon, check the spawner before you do anything else. You are looking for the tiny spinning skeleton model inside the cage block. Now here is the activation rule that matters. The spawner only runs when a player is within a spherical radius of 16 blocks from the center of that block. Not 16 blocks from the edge, from the center. That means if you build your kill chamber too far away and stand at the wrong end, the spawner can stall out completely. Measure from the spawner block itself. Stay inside that 16 block sphere while you are grinding. Also, one critical thing. Do not break the spawner with a pickaxe unless you want XP right now instead of a farm. Breaking it drops 15 to 43 experience orbs, but the spawner is gone forever. In survival mode, you cannot pick up a spawner even with Silk Touch. Once it is broken, that farm is finished. Protect your spawner. It is worth more running than destroyed. This is the point that kills most beginner farms and nobody talks about it. The mob cap. The spawner attempts to create 4 mobs per cycle, then waits anywhere from 10 to 39.95 seconds before trying again. That is 200 to 799 game ticks of wait time. But here is the catch. If 6 or more skeletons already have their hitboxes inside a 9x9x9 block volume, centered on the spawner does what the wiki calls a poof. It runs its cycle, creates nothing, and starts the timer over. You just wasted a full spawn cycle because you let mobs stack up. This is why players stand at their farm and watch the spawner do nothing. They filled the detection volume without realizing it. The fix is simple. You need a design that moves skeletons out of that 9x9x9 box as fast as possible. Water streams work well for pushing mobs through a channel away from the spawner. Get them out of the detection volume quickly so the next wave can trigger. Keep the area around the spawner clear. Think of the spawner as a vending machine that jams when the output tray is full. Empty the tray. Keep the waves coming. That is the entire foundation of a working mob farm. Now let's build the chamber where skeletons actually die and drop XP. The design goal here is simple. Skeletons need to arrive at a spot where you, the player, land the killing blow. Mobs killed by TNT that was activated by fire, redstone, or a non-player explosion drop 0 XP. 0. So no TNT kill switches. No lava finishers unless you want to skip XP entirely. Player hits only. Skeletons spawn naturally at a light level of 0, and your kill chamber should stay at light level 0 as well to prevent any spawning issues in connected areas. Seal off any gaps in the ceiling or walls to stop mobs from wandering. The standard beginner setup is a water flushing system that carries skeletons from the spawner room down a drop shaft. A drop of around 22 blocks brings skeletons to half a heart on normal difficulty, meaning one punch from you finishes the job. Check the wiki for exact fall damage values for your difficulty setting, as they can vary. Build a small standing area at the bottom of the shaft where you can hit the skeletons through a 1-block gap. This keeps you safe from their arrows while still registering your hit as the killing blow. Light up your standing area so no other mobs spawn on top of you while you grind. Here is where the farm stops being just an XP grind and starts printing resources too. Looting is the enchantment you want on your sword. Specifically looting 3. Without any looting, a skeleton drops 0 to 2 bones and 0 to 2 arrows on death. With looting 3, the maximum jumps to 0 to 5 bones and 0 to 5 arrows per kill. That is a massive difference across hundreds of kills. Bones convert directly into bone meal, which is one of the most useful early game resources you can have. Bone meal accelerates crop growth, fertilizes grass and flowers, and is used in crafting white dye. Arrows obviously feed back into a bow setup if you are using one. To get looting 3, you need an enchanting table surrounded by bookshelves. For level 30 enchantments, you need 15 bookshelves placed within a specific range of the table. Check the wiki for exact bookshelf placement rules if you are setting that up for the first time. Alternatively, combine 2 looting 2 books in an anvil to get looting 3, then apply it to your sword. Do not use a weapon with sweeping edge as your primary finisher here unless you confirm the killing blow lands on the skeleton specifically. You need your hit to register as the kill. This is the mechanic most players never learn, and it silently costs them XP every single session. A mob only drops experience orbs if it dies within 5 seconds of an attack that the game registers as a player hit. That is 100 game ticks. If a skeleton takes damage from a fall, from suffocation, from any other source, and then 5 seconds pass before you land your finishing blow, you get 0 XP from that kill. 0. The mob dies, the XP should spawn, but the timer expired and the game discards it. This is why the half-heart drop design matters so much. You want skeletons arriving at your kill zone still alive, still holding that last sliver of health, so that your punch immediately triggers the death within that 5-second window. If your drop shaft is too long and mobs die on impact, you lose all XP. If your fall does not damage them enough and they wander for too long before you hit them, the timer can still expire in edge cases where lag spikes or mob pathing delays your hit. Also remember, experience orbs float toward the player, but only up to a distance of 7.25 blocks. Stand close. Do not grind from across the room. Stay within 7 blocks of where the mobs are dying, and the orbs will come to you automatically. So to recap, activate the spawner by staying within 16 blocks of its center. Clear the 9x9x9 detection volume, so waves keep triggering. Build a fall shaft that leaves skeletons at low health. Use looting 3 to max out bone and arrow drops. And always land the killing blow within 5 seconds of their last player hit. Then stand within 7.25 blocks, so orbs reach you. That is a complete, working, beginner-friendly skeleton farm built on real Minecraft mechanics. If this helped, subscribe to BLOX today for daily Minecraft tips. Drop a comment telling me what level you hit on your first session with this build. See you in the next one.